Y'all, before I bring John in, I just want to tell you there is a function in the very bottom of your screen that allows you to push a button and ask a question. I would love for you during this live, if you have questions for John, to please type those in the box so that we can answer them, and hopefully we'll get to all the questions. I know you guys have lots of questions for him because he's so freaking awesome. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if I can grab John. Bring him in. Well.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
So this is what it feels like. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening from the Philippines, from Manila. Oh, no, I'm not in Manila right now. Anyway, good evening and good morning to you.
Good morning to me. Yeah,
Thanks.
Isn't it strange? This world. So yeah, John and I were talking before, and then you told me it would be 11:30 when we started. I was like, oh no, I cannot do that to you.
It's okay. It's just 10 o'clock right now.
So I am VIPKidGuy. I'm in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
And every Tuesday at 9:30 usually, but today is a little special. I do a live show and I interview teachers. But John is my first ESL teacher that is not VIP Kid. He's the old 5'1", right? 5'1".
Yeah. 5'1".
5'1".
Yeah.
So, John, tell us, just tell us who you are. Introduce yourself. For those that might be living in a rock and have no idea who you are.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, anyway, so hi, my name is Teacher John Lucas. I'm an online ESL teacher like everyone on here from, can you see it? 5'1 Talk.
We can see it.
Yeah, 5'1 Talk. And I've been teaching for over 2 years already. And what else? I'm also a multimedia artist. I do a little bit of directing, video editing, graphic design. So as you can see in my posts. So I also use some of my skills over there, to do to promote myself, etc.
Right.
Yeah.
And we love the videos. I think everybody, if you guys are attuned and seeing his videos, go ahead and hit the heart button. He's awesome. We love it. We love it. The humor is it's contagious, man. It makes you want to go do something fun. And I did some fun things in my classroom today on account of you. So I just want to let you know that I did, and I have a special surprise for you. But
oh yeah,
I don't know that everybody knows how special today is.
Oh, well, should I spill the beans?
It's actually the day after a special day.
Yeah, it's a day after.
It's the day after a special day.
Yeah.
And so I have something for you.
Oh, I'm nervous. No, a cupcake?
Yes.
You didn't have to.
Thank
you. I'm a sweet tooth, actually, so... Thank you very much.
I felt the need to do this. So yes, it is. If you guys don't know, it is John's birthday yesterday. So
oh yeah,
happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
To you. Happy birthday, dear John.
Happy birthday to me, and many more cupcakes.
And many more. Yeah, cupcakes.
Yeah.
These are great cupcakes to squish too.
Oh yeah, the spongy ones. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have those spongy ones, then go.
Everyone's wishing him happy birthday! Yay!
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time, guys. Well, it's not yet over. I mean, thank you for coming.
No, don't go anywhere.
Thank you for coming.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. So I know lots of props and lots of things that you do. But before we get into all that, tell us a little bit about your story. Like, where are you from? How did you get into teaching? What drives you to do all this? Like, let's get to know you.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, as I told you, I am a multimedia artist, video editing and stuff. So I don't have any professional background in teaching, but I teach animation and video editing to other employees of other companies before.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually my main thing. But now it has turned to this.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know it will turn out like this. Well, uh, yeah. So, well, I have a best friend. One of my bestest friends. I've known him for almost half of my life. If you're here, Teacher Yankee, I think he's here with his girlfriend. Oops. Yeah. So, I've known him for 15 years. He's been with 5-1 Talk for more than 4 years. And when I go to his house, to play video games, yeah,
Yeah.
NBA 2K, something like that. Yeah, I see him teach. So I would just got, what do you call this? I got intrigued. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, he's working from home. He holds his own time. So, why not try something new? Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, I just want to try something new. you know, that's it. That's why I'm
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so then, was he working for 51 Talk?
Yeah, he's more than 4.5 years, I think, in 5-1 Talk, and I'm just
Okay.
2 years. So
I keep saying 51 Talk. 51 Talk.
5-1 Talk. Oh, and by
Yeah.
the way, I'm sorry, I'm sorry for the viewers right now. I'm actually not at home. I'm not at my workstation. I'm out of town. Workation, if I can say, a
Yes.
workation. Yeah, I'm in Cebu, Philippines. So I'm not really prepared. I'm not prepared. So yeah, yeah. So, mhm. So
Yeah.
I think you asked me about the company name 5-1 Talk. Why it's
Yeah.
why it's
Right.
5-1 Talk.
Why is it 51 Talk? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Well, because I think the owner came up with it, the CEO of the company, because it sounds like I want talk. I want talk. So
want talk.
5-1 Talk is like their pronunciation for I want talk.
I want to
But
talk.
but I was wondering, why didn't you do it like 5-1-2 Talk, right? 5-1-2.
512.
I want to
Oh, yeah.
talk.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's how it became 5-1 Talk.
Makes sense. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
why. And 51 Talk is stationed. It's in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, but the main office is in Beijing.
Oh, the main office is in Beijing. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So is there are two offices, or is it just, or are there
Um,
more than?
I'm really not sure. I'm sorry, but the
No, it's okay.
main office is in Beijing.
Main
Yeah,
office is in Beijing. Okay.
that's
And
right.
you recently just traveled there, didn't you? Didn't you go to the main office?
Yeah, last
Or
September for a competition, teaching
yeah,
competition. Yeah,
teaching competition.
that's right.
And
Mhm.
well, you were honored though, weren't you, at the competition, or no?
Yeah, we won the contest.
And
It's
what is the contest? What was the contest?
it's basically just a teaching demo. So there are other schools, not online schools. There are some online schools, but there are some, what do you call that? B&M.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. Brick and
They,
mortar. Yeah.
yeah, I remember they're teaching babies how to swim, something like that. But of course, in 5-1 Talk, we teach how to teach young learners. So that's how we demonstrated there, and we
And
won.
are you five?
Yeah.
5-1, 5-1. And
Hmm.
what's the platform look like? A lot of people are just familiar with maybe VIPKid Kid or Go Kid, or 5-1 Talk's a little bit smaller.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, how many teachers? Do you know how many teachers there are approximately? Or
Approximately 20,000 teachers.
okay, so
Yeah.
it's still a very big company. That's great.
Yeah. Hmm.
And how many students do you know? Like, do you know how many students you guys have?
I'm not sure about the numbers. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No, it's
it's
okay.
still a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
still a lot of
lot of
students.
students.
Yeah. Hmm. There are also
And,
teachers from. I know a teacher from what? Uh, Sorry, what's her name? I forgot. She's from Europe. Yeah,
okay.
so she's also a 5-1 Talk teacher, and a
So
couple of teachers from the U.S., Canada, yeah. But
yeah,
not
that's what I
not
was
a
going to
lot.
ask you.
Yeah.
Do you have to be in the Philippines to be a teacher? No, you don't.
I know.
You
No.
can be
Yeah, but
anywhere.
mainly it's more on Filipino teachers.
Mainly.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
Okay.
5-1 Talk. Yeah.
So, but
Oh,
people
hello,
can.
5-1 Talk teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
And people can apply, right?
Yeah.
For
Mhm.
for 51 Talk.
Yeah.
Are they still hiring right now?
Yes, we are always hiring. Yeah.
Okay,
There's like
that's
a
very.
hiring process every day. Hiring new
And
teachers every day. Yeah.
does 51 Talk have like a referral program like VIP Kid does? Would you be able to refer for the company or no?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I have a
Okay.
referral link. Okay. Mhm. So click that.
Yes. Yes, we will want to make sure that we want to share that,
Yeah.
so people can get in touch with you and
Mm-hmm.
and um, and be a part of that. So
Yeah.
I'm starting to get some questions coming in, which is great.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
hope people will do that.
Mm-hmm.
We won't answer them yet, but that keep sending your questions. If you have questions, type them in that little box that has the question mark. There's another one just popped up. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. So if you have a question, go ahead and hit that question box and type it in there so that we don't miss it in the feed, because the feed is going like this, which
Yeah.
is great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
This is a 6 hour Instagram live, so bring in your questions. Yeah.
We have tons of time.
Yeah.
6 hours.
6 hours. Yeah. That's just the intro, guys.
Just the intro.
Yeah. Just kidding.
I've heard.
Yeah.
No, John, we laugh, but I've heard this. Now you can tell me if I'm wrong, but because one of my friends is Filipino, and
Oh,
she
really?
said that, yeah, she's Filipino, and she's told me that in Filipino culture, that time is a little bit elastic. Is that true?
Uh, depends where. What do they mean
Depends
by?
on where.
What do you mean? Do they mean we are always late? Is that what they mean?
She didn't say. She didn't say that they're always late,
Yeah.
but she said that things don't always start at this time that it's supposed to start.
Oh, definitely. Yes. Nothing else. I add nothing to that. I'll just say yes. That's true.
Okay, yes to that.
Hey,
Okay,
but I'm on time. I'm on time.
you are definitely on time. You are definitely on time. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
I've been like shaking for an hour before this started. So,
Oh no.
yeah.
Well, hopefully you got all those shaking things out. Here's one of my friends right now,
Mhm.
teaching Marilyn B. Style. Do you know teaching Marilyn B. Style? If you don't know her, she is Filipino too.
Oh yeah. But I am actually friends with a couple of Filipino VIP kid teachers. Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay, very good.
Yeah.
I think that well, we talked a little bit about culture, just you and I, when we were talking a long time ago.
Mhm.
But and I'm not familiar, but I do know that a language that would be spoken in Philippines is what? Besides English. Besides English.
Well, we have a couple of local languages, but the main language here is it's called Tagalog. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to say it.
Yeah.
Tagalog.
That's right. Yeah. So it's basically Tagalog and English. Yeah. Actually, in Cebu, they speak a different language, and but they still know Tagalog. So.
So, if I was to say hello in Tagalog, how would I say hello in Tagalog?
Oh, Filipinos on the live. That's hard to answer, right? Hello.
Is it?
We just say hello or hello or kamusta. Kamusta is like
Okay,
how are you? Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like Spanish to me. ¿Cómo está?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of Spanish words in our language.
And Tagalog is
yeah. We also have
mixed with Spanish.
that's right. Yes, and we also have lots of Spanish blood too.
Yes.
Yeah, history stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a few different ones that are coming through here. There's mabuhay.
Mabuhay. It's like
Mabuhay.
oh no. Mabuhay. It's like teachers help me. It's like a good life to you, something like that.
Oh, good life to you. Okay.
Yeah, something like it's a greeting for someone who just came in here.
Oh,
Came here.
okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh,
Very good.
sorry, Teacher Devin. If ever the foreign teachers or teachers from the U.S., Canada hasn't been to the Philippines yet, if you want to have a vacation, come here. We have like the most beautiful islands in the world. Yeah. So if you have a vacation, try to visit us. Yeah.
It's the place to go.
Yeah, a lot of beautiful islands.
Beautiful islands.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been to the Philippines. I've I definitely long to travel, so
Mm-hmm.
that will be on my list. And of course,
Yeah.
I would have to knock on your door and say hello. So
Oh yeah,
um,
definitely. You can knock on
if
my.
I get
Mm-hmm.
if I ever get that way,
Yeah.
Brian's over there in Korea, and he's told me that I can knock on his door and say hello too. So I love making friends
Oh yeah.
everywhere around the world. I hope to have lots of doors to knock on in my future.
Oh,
That would be great.
you just knock on the door, knock on the wall. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have to ask you questions about your teaching.
Yeah. Sure.
Um, how did you get into this style of teaching? Because your style of teaching is definitely unique, and I've never seen anybody do what you do, really.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so how did you decide that this was like the way you wanted to teach your students?
Uh, well, actually, the answer is simple because when I first started, of course, I followed like step by step in the trainings. I followed the things they taught. Well, there's definitely nothing wrong with that, but after a few classes, I got a little bored with myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I really thought about it long and hard. Like if I'm going to have a class, an online class, for example, a Spanish class or a Chinese class, like would I want from my teacher?
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that's that's how I came up with all of this. Yeah.
And then you arrived at like just so
Hmm.
you use props,
Yeah.
you use um, crazy costumes.
Yeah, for special classes, not every time.
Not every
But
time.
this is all the time. A different color, a different wig. Yeah. And by the
Okay.
way, this is my very first wig. I used this in my teaching demo. So that's why, if you're wondering,
This is
that's
the
my
wig.
logo. Yeah,
This is your logo wig, yeah.
yeah,
And this is the wig that you actually have on in the picture that you gave that you sent to me, which was
that's right.
fantastic, by the way.
Thank you
Which
very
I didn't get
much.
seriously.
Hmm.
Um, and so I think I'd like for us to take a second here. I don't know if we can do this or not. This is not planned. John, I feel like I'm throwing you under the bus, but I think
That's
that
okay.
I think that
I like
you have
buses.
such, you,
Okay. Okay,
you have
that was
such
weird.
skill. Um,
Okay.
there's a teacher, Sarah's teaching corner, and
Oh yeah.
every Tuesday she does a TPR Tuesday,
Yeah, I know
TPR
that.
tag.
Hmm.
Now I don't know if you knew, but our live inspired her teaching TPR Tuesday tag.
Hmm.
That's a lot of T's.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It inspired her to have the TPR. So for this week, do you know what it is?
I'm sorry, because I'm
It's okay
been
if you don't
working.
know.
Yeah.
I know you've been working. So I'll give you. This is also part of your surprise. Like
Oh,
I
best
I went
birthday ever.
I went I went to a store yesterday, and
Yeah.
I picked up something that because you've inspired me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to TPR how we get our hair ready in the morning before we teach.
Darn it. If I was at my workstation. Okay. So that's
I
the
know if you're
TPR.
we're
Yeah.
just it's just TPR. So we're just using like so. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go first on that? Do you think you can do the first? Because I it's gonna take me a little bit to. I want to watch the master do this, and then maybe I can.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Um,
How do you do that?
how do I do that? How do I fix my hair in the morning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, TPR.
Okay.
TPR, how you get ready in the morning.
Okay, that's hard for someone who doesn't have hair. Okay.
I understand. I'm right there.
Yeah. Oh, no offense. I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
no, no. It's okay.
Oh my goodness. Can you start? Okay.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will
Hmm.
start. I'll start. I'll show you exactly how I do it.
Okay.
This is how I get ready in the morning
All right.
when I do my hair. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Maybe
But
maybe I can learn something from this.
I don't have no, I don't have my comb with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to kind of improvise. So this is
Corn. Yeah.
this is how
Oh.
that's how I TPR my hair. but lately I've been really kind of inspired by you. So
Mm-hmm.
this is what I've done. Carol, just 1 second. Just give me a second here.
Okay. I feel you have a magic shampoo, something like that.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yes.
you stole my hair. Wow. All right.
So in the morning,
I feel like we're in the 70s, bro.
get my
70s.
get ready in the morning
Mm-hmm.
like this.
Oh. This reminds me like a Star Wars character.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Or maybe David Bowie. I don't know.
David Bowie. Oh,
Is it a little orange
rest
David
in
Bowie?
peace.
I do. I know. I feel a little bit kind of like a troll.
A troll,
But
yeah.
yeah, like a
Oh,
rocker troll.
yeah.
You,
I feel like doing a headbang right now. Right?
I hear we could be a metal band.
Yeah. Like a glam. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I think that's a good idea, John. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's hold on a second. Let me get us some music here. You ready?
Yeah. I was
You ready to
born
rock
ready.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody hold on, here we go. I must hold my wig. Circle pit, let's go! Okay, that's too extreme.
Oh yes. Woo!
Oh, there's my best friend, he's here.
He is here?
Teacher Yankee of 5-1 Talk. Yeah. He's asking what's going on here. Don't act like you don't know.
Like
Yeah.
we don't know what's going on here. Oh my gosh, yeah. So you guys, this is just a Party City wig. So just you're interested in this hairstyle.
Oh, I love it. I'm jealous.
Um,
Yeah.
really, I couldn't get much better than this. And the TPR Tuesday. So how do you get ready? You just like this?
No, how do I get ready? Okay, let's keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Okay. Like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's a little bit of spit from. Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's becoming
Done.
disgusting now.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
now I really have to do my TPR. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. You have what we call
I'll change back because
Mhm.
yours is just too fantastic. I can't I can't do it. Oh my gosh, that was so
Yeah.
fun. So
Mhm.
John, now what do you? I know you've gotten some accolades like with 5-1 Talk.
Mhm.
What are some things that you've? I mean, I'm asking you to dote on yourself a little bit. What are some things that you've achieved?
What are the things that I have achieved? Not so many, but on the first year I won the top NCR, the top teacher of 2018 in my for Manila, Metro Manila. Yeah.
That's
And-
awesome.
Yeah, and then what else? Then this last 2019, I won the outstanding brand advocate. Yeah,
I
but
love that.
the best what do you call this? The best achievement for me is helping a couple of teachers. Getting more bookings. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not sure if you saw my Christmas what do you call this? Christmas advertisement about having a training with me.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So
Yeah.
tell us about that training and what happened there.
Yeah, well, basically, I will only allow teachers who have low bookings to have my training, and they must send
Okay.
me 1 or 2 class videos, so I can study, I can watch their videos and see where they can improve on, and yeah, that's what we talked about over at Skype. Believe the
So
hype.
the-
I'll see you on Skype. Yeah, yeah, you can hear that in the video.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And so, would this be for any platform or is it just for 5-1 Talk?
Well, it's just for 5-1 Talk.
It's just for 5-1 Talk.
Yeah,
Okay,
but if you
okay.
want to message me, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, I'm
bite.
sure that there's a lot of information that we could glean from you. you just even watching your videos is really informational. That's really
Mm-hmm.
great.
Thank you.
Gives us, it's given me, well, I put that, I did that with what I did with you, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of did that with a student this morning, and
Yeah.
their reaction was priceless because I never have anything like that. I mean, I goof around and stuff, but not like that. And the mom was like, ah! Like I heard her in the side. She
Yeah.
went, what? And I was like, yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I don't think she would want it to. She probably wouldn't expect it to be like every time with
Mm-hmm.
me, but she did like it and she thought it was funny. So um, I
Yeah.
thought something a little bit out of the ordinary for Chinese New Year can't hurt.
Yeah. Well,
So
sorry. Yeah.
no, go ahead.
Oh well, that's just the proof that they want new things. They want to see new things, new stuff, not the same thing
They-
over and over again. So that's the
That's right.
challenge I put upon myself.
Right.
Even if we have like 300 plus classes, how can I make it feel new to you? Yeah, that's it.
And so when your student walks in, um, did you read that?
Yeah. Mm. Watch my video. I will answer
Watch-
that there. Yeah. My
Okay,
newest
okay.
video here. Okay. Sorry.
Um,
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Mhm.
So that is okay. I'm not going to go there. So
Uh-huh.
sorry, I got derailed. Uh, when someone comes into your class as a student,
Yeah.
because this is something that I've wondered, because I'm kind of a prop minimalist. We're kind of
Yeah.
on the opposite sides of the world. I'm very minimal with all my prop usage. I do use like Google Slides for some of my things, which is more VIP kid related. But I wonder how do you do that and keep it fresh and not feel like, oh, I got to reinvent the wheel all the time? Is it really
Mm-hmm.
is that a lot of work on your part, or
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
work. It's frustrating sometimes. But, well, for example, I have this student for more than 2 years. She and I started off with like a prop war because she also has a lot of props. Yeah, and we have great chemistry together. Yeah, that's one of the most important things. If you have chemistry with your students, it will be easier. But yeah, and then as she kept on maturing, if I might say that, maturing,
yeah?
it went from props war to games and to now we're talking about business. We're talking about a business that we're gonna build in 20 years. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Like a Totoro school, Pink Panther school, something like that.
Pink Panther School.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that student, but she loves Totoro and Pink Panther.
I think I do know that student. Yeah, I think I've seen that
Yeah.
video.
Hmm. And
Um,
yeah, so just imagine that from a level 0 student. Now we're talking about business. Yeah. So, and she doesn't need help from her parent anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fantastic.
Yeah. So
I'm sure that there's
Yeah. So do you see
there's
the
a lot
change?
of different stuff.
Do you see the
Yeah,
change
you see
from
the-
props? Yeah. Now I barely need any props with her.
Okay.
Just like any
So-
other regular student, I don't use too much props anymore. It's basically how I speak, how I interest them.
Yeah,
My
you
light
become
is dying.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you become a character.
It's dead. Okay.
Oh no,
All
that's
right.
okay.
Mhm.
You still look good.
Thank you.
You still look great. What are some things that, as you're going through now, I know that you still, I mean, you have fantastic talent in editing and being able to do
Thank you.
like what you do with the videos and stuff. Are you wanting to expand that more? Or is that something that you're dreaming about more, or are you still just wanting to expand with 51 Talk, or what's your hopes? What's your ambitions for the future?
Well, right now I'll definitely use my talents for 51 Talk. But one of my biggest dreams in life is to make a full feature film. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So, like, what would that be about, or what can you divulge that?
I'm open to anything. If there are writers out there watching right now, send me your stories. Let's work on something.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Actually, I have some short films, but I removed them online. I did some short films, action films, a romantic comedy, horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short films.
And so you've taken those off now. You don't have them on there, but you did have them before.
Yeah. But
So
yeah.
do you have like a LinkedIn account or something like that where professional writers or somebody like that could get a hold of you, get in touch with you, or?
Oh yeah, I have a LinkedIn account, but I haven't updated that for quite a while now.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm so.
I also used to have
so
my
bad.
own website, myrealname.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that's something that if there is anybody here, absolutely go and message him, and maybe that's, who knows. That's, you never know.
Yeah.
I never know who could be watching, what could come out of that. That'd be really cool. We'd love to hear the backstory of that, if that actually.
Yeah.
But that's great. So you wanted to do a film.
Yeah. A full feature.
A full feature film.
Yeah.
And forgive me, because I know very little about film except for that I like them. When you say a full feature film, what do you mean by that?
Like the 2-hour movie.
2-hour
one
movie.
and a half. Yeah.
Something that you would see in the theaters.
Yeah, that's right.
A John Lucas film.
Nah, that's going to sound like the director of Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Wait a second. That's not right.
Yeah, I don't know where I got, where they got John Lucas. Lucas is not in my name, but John is. So, well, anyway, I'll take
Lucas,
it. Yeah.
Lucas is not in your name.
Yeah.
But they gave you Lucas.
But anyway, I think it sounds good.
So tell us a little bit about what were you doing before 5-1 Talk. Like you said that you needed to change, or you were doing were you just doing filming and editing and things like that, or just?
Yeah. I worked for I think I worked for 3 years in different companies. I kept on jumping from company to company, and then after that I decided to do freelance. So I created my own brand in, video production, graphic design, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, and you started doing all that kind of stuff. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Evidently Jay knows more about you than anybody. Do you know Jay?
I'm sorry.
Online.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, Insta English Online. You're a corporate trainer. That's good. Well, I'm going to see now, John, if there is any questions for sure.
Yeah, sure. Bring it on.
And bring on the questions.
Yeah.
See what we've got here. There's a few people that have, if I can hit it. There we go. Okay.
All right.
All right. You ready?
It's going to pop out in front of me, right?
It will pop out in front of you.
All right.
Do you see that?
Not yet.
Okay. The question is from Teacher Brooke, and she said, have you ever thought of doing voiceover work? Your character voices are awesome.
Oh, yeah. First, hello, Teacher Brooke. She's also she's naturally funny. I don't know if she's still here, but when I watch her lives, she's hilarious. She can be an actress, Yeah.
I think so too. I agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Yeah. Actually, I've done some voiceover work, but not a lot.
Oh,
I'm not a professional.
Not a lot. Okay. So, like, when you did your voiceover work, was it characters, or was it just like something? Now she's like, "Oh my gosh, what?
Are you blushing?"
She's blushing. She should be blushing.
Yeah. It's for I think the last one was for a hotel in actually, I think yesterday or 2 days ago a volcano erupted here in my city. Oh no, not my city, but near my city. So it's in that city where the hotel is. So yeah, that's where I did the voiceover.
Volcano? There was a volcano.
Yeah, 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, 2 days ago.
But this is kind of important news. You're safe?
Yeah, I'm safe. I'm far away from the. Yeah. But
was everybody safe? Is it okay? Or like what? Wow.
So far, the biggest problem was the ash fall. Yeah,
Okay.
our cars were covered with ash. So that's the biggest problem. And of course, it's toxic. So they needed to stay indoors. Mhm.
Yeah, you can't breathe that in.
Oh yeah.
It'd be very
So
bad.
yeah, so there's no school, no work for some. Hmm.
Everything's just basically shut down for a while.
Yeah, I think only
How
the
long?
warriors are the ones who's going to work.
Okay, so is this the lawyers are the only ones going to work?
Warriors, I mean
Oh,
warriors.
warriors. I thought you said
Warriors.
lawyers. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Get
Ev-
all those lawyers out there.
yeah, even if
Doesn't
it's
matter.
flooded, who cares? I'm going to work.
It says tall volcano.
Yeah,
Tall
Taal
volcano.
volcano in Tagaytay City.
Thai City. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, John.
yeah.
That's like a little scary. So
Hmm.
it now is there lava flowing or
It's quiet right now. The last time I checked the news, it's okay.
okay? Because is there a chance for a possible more eruption or is it just
Um, I'm not sure, but hopefully not. Actually, they told us that that volcano is already, what do you call that word? Starts with the letter D, dormant. Am I correct?
dormant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm. But
Okay.
boom, everyone is
Wow.
shocked. Hmm.
Yeah. And does that cause you to not be able to teach or what does that do for you?
Well, actually, I'm here, so I'm not teaching here right now. I'm doing
Oh,
another
okay.
another work. Yeah.
Doing other work. So okay, okay. So it didn't cause you to lose any bookings or anything like that with your job with 51 Talk.
Yeah. This is my one of my bestest friends. He's the teacher I was talking to you about. He said it could erupt anytime. Level 4 alert. So doesn't sound good. Hmm.
That doesn't sound good,
Yeah.
John. Wow, we want you to stay safe.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
so but you said you're far from it. You're not
Yeah. And I'm going home in a few days. So
okay.
hopefully it's
So
fine by then.
did you fly to where you're at?
Ah, yes, I did.
Okay, because
Hmm.
it's an island. It's away from where
Yeah.
you were at.
It's a different city, a very far away city. Hmm.
And normally you're in Manila. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Are you
where
in Manila?
I'm from, Manila.
That's where you're
Metro.
from. Is Manila?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And VIP Kid just started a call center in Manila. I
Really?
don't know if you
Hmm.
knew that or not,
No, not yet. Call
but they
center.
started. They well a call center for VIP Kid teachers to
Hmm.
be able to receive help, and so they have a 24-hour call center chat help with people for VIP Kid
Hmm.
related questions, teacher questions.
Yeah.
It's in Manila,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's
Oh,
interesting. I didn't know I didn't make that connection until just now, so it's very cool.
thank you for the info.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Heads
Okay.
up, watch out. Okay, so
Okay.
here we go.
Next question.
Next question. Oh my gosh, they're floating in now. What's your favorite word to TPR?
My favorite word to TPR. Wow. Hard questions, teachers.
Yeah, that's a
Uh,
hard question.
oh no. Maybe words like scary. Uh, what else? Scary. Delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah. Basically, any word that I can create a skit or something, anything that I can do funny things with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So my first reaction was would be eat, and that's because it's so easy. I like the easy ones, but you're like scary or I love it.
The weird words.
The weird words.
Yeah.
Those are hard to TPR. Yeah. Well, I mean, scary. You can show someone fear or frightened, but
Hmm.
that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, look, your friend has also evacuated to Manila.
Yeah. I
Oh my
know.
goodness.
So be
Okay.
careful. You and your daughter, be careful, please. Hmm.
Yes, please be careful.
Yeah.
We want everyone to be safe. Okay, so now I'm trying to hit this again.
All right.
Um, oh, here we go. This is a good question.
Mhm.
What's your favorite Filipino food?
My favorite Filipino food, that would be. Oh my goodness, I love food. Hard question again.
Hard question.
Favorite Filipino food? Maybe it's called tocino. It's like sweet pork. We usually eat it in the morning for breakfast.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
sounds fantastic. Is it like a pork belly, or is it just
Mm, it,
like a ham?
it's like ham. Yeah. Am I right?
Like a like
Yeah.
ham?
I just eat and eat.
Ham?
Yeah.
You just eat meat?
Hmm.
That sounds delicious. I
Yeah.
actually had some ham this morning as well.
Yeah.
How many wigs do you own?
I actually lost count, but I'm sure it's 20 plus, above 20 wigs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wigs.
And I
I
want
own
more.
one.
Mm.
And
You
you want
have
more?
one? I want more. I'm looking for
I have
some
one.
wig creators out there, but it's hard to look for them.
Uh, yeah,
A
it's
marinated ham, yeah. Thank you.
marinated ham. There we go. Okay. How many languages do you speak?
Only two, Filipino and English. Tagalog.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Very good. And where do you get your wigs?
Well, this one, my most prized possession.
Yeah.
This is my wig from sixth grade because I love Halloween. Actually, I love Halloween more than Christmas before. Okay, so isn't that weird? Okay, yeah,
No?
yeah. So after I use this for Halloween, it's just I just put it inside a box somewhere, and it's been there for ever since. And when I started with 5-1 Talk, then poof, hey, why don't I use this so I will look different?
And so what was your character that you were for Halloween that you used that wig?
A clown, a clown.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, favorite
Um,
holiday. I'm not weird. It's normal. Okay.
so, okay. Here's a question. This is
Mhm.
from Jay. Are you a corporate trainer?
A corporate trainer. I just usually get invited to have some training workshops.
Okay.
Hmm.
And is that freelance that you're doing
Yeah, I
when
was
you do?
already a freelance director, editor for.
And
Yeah.
here's the other question. Here's another question.
Hmm.
Do you have a huge toy collection as a kid?
Huge toy collection. You can say that it's huge. I have some Power Rangers, World Wrestling Federation toys. You know WWF, right? WWE.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Hmm.
huge fan. I'm addicted to it before.
Okay.
uh, what else? Ninja Turtles, X-Men. Yeah, I also have a
Yes.
couple of comic books, Marvel comic books, DC.
Okay.
Hmm.
And when you say I have a couple of them, are you meaning ones that are like they're still in the fine wrapping and
Oh
or they're
no,
ones that
they're not.
no, I've
They're not well taken care of.
they're not well taken care of.
It's
You've
wrinkled.
used them.
Hmm. I use them in my classes too. I have a comic book. I have a Spider-Man comic book, so when I show them that one, oh
That
Spider-Man.
is something I've never even thought about and
Hmm.
never have done in my classroom, actually showing them a comic book.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Hmm.
Wonderful idea. Yeah.
You can use things as good as garbage for your classes, like a coffee cup, cotton balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
I use a toilet paper roll. I mean, how basic is that, right?
Yeah.
This is great for
Like
the
binoculars or
yes.
to look, hmm,
Yeah,
stare.
look.
Yeah.
But and actually I have another one that's bigger and I use this one. I actually love this.
Hmm.
I use this for cave.
Cave.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Have
Yeah.
I taught this word before?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If it's because I have a bear and the bear lives in the cave.
ah, okay.
And
Well, thank you for the
yeah.
idea. But
Yeah, there you
I'm seeing the James Bond intro. Ding, ding,
go.
ding,
That's
ding,
really
ding,
cool.
ding. That's what I
Oh
saw.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thanks for the
let's
idea.
see what
Hmm.
else. Have you been to America?
Yes, back in 1996, I think,
Okay.
in Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
I was
And
9, I think. 9, yeah, I was 9 years old. I want to go back again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John, this
Yeah.
just gives you a little bit of an age range because I graduated high school in 1994.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I didn't mean to.
But no, it's okay.
Now
It's
we're both
hilarious.
under the bus. Just
We're
kidding.
both under the bus. Yeah, I don't care. I like buses. I love that when you said that. Who was
Okay.
or is your favorite all-time wrestler?
Oh, wrestling. That's also hard. But Stone Cold, Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Why would you pick him? Why is he like? Yes, I want him. Like if he was going to be on, I'm going to make a team. I want Stone Cold Steve Austin. Why?
Because he's the first of his kind. Because it's usually the good guys, the faces, and the bad guys, the heels. He's the one in the middle.
Oh, so he
Yeah.
can kind of flip flop back and forth.
No, he's really in the middle. He's the anti-hero. Yeah,
He's the anti-hero.
anti-hero. Yeah,
See,
and he goes against his boss. He flips everyone off. You know. Oh, sorry.
no, that's
Getting
no,
carried
okay.
away.
No, no, listen.
Mhm.
This is a pretty adult. I mean, like we won't go crazy, but yeah, it's okay in this
Yeah.
life.
Mhm.
Uh, we've had lots of. Well, I've had Brian on. If you know Brian, he has the what the F Sunny videos.
Okay.
What's your best tip for teaching low-level kids?
What's my tip for? You definitely need your teaching aids. That's it. I don't believe you can get the attention of the kid or entertain the kid with just speaking,
Yeah.
right? So you gotta get your teaching aids. It's really important. I can see some teachers. I can see some comments that they say I believe in quality teaching, so I don't use props. So really, how can you entertain like a 7-year-old for 300, 400 classes by just your voice? Teach me, please. I want to know.
I know. I don't know. This is one of my props that I use almost every day in class,
Yeah.
and I absolutely love it. It was given to me by a teacher, so it's actually kind of like special. I think of her every time I use it, but it's a taco.
Oh. Yeah.
And I just wanted to reiterate today is Taco Tuesday.
Oh. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
one of the things that I wanted us to talk about, and I know that you have to go, I mean, soon, but I want us to hit on this. There's something that you started that I think is really fantastic.
Really?
And
Okay.
yes, I do. I think it's very fantastic. And we talked for a long time about it. And it's more than just, I think it's more than just a t-shirt idea, but can
Oh,
you
yeah.
talk about, your, I don't, how do you say it? I want to give it to you. Let me just give it to you. Tell us maybe where the inception of the idea came from, and then tell us a little bit about what it is
Mm-hmm.
and how we could get involved if we wanted to.
Oh,
What can we
yeah.
do?
So you're talking about this one more than a teacher?
I am. I'm talking about that. Yes, I am.
Um, yeah, actually, I got the inspiration from LeBron James because he has more than an athlete. Yeah, because I'm sure you know him, right? LeBron James.
I do know LeBron James. Yes,
Yeah, and I'm sure you know
familiar.
his. He built some schools. He put some kids to college. You know, all these
Yes.
things. And well, I actually see some people saying our job is easy. You know, anyone can do it. But you know, we're guiding young kids. We're one of the guiding light for children,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you have a lot of students who've been with you for a couple of years already, and I'm sure you've seen
Yes, I
them
do.
grow. So, is that easy, or is that something not a, isn't that a big deal, right? So you know we're more than just teachers. We are best friends. We are a second father, a second mother, a second brother, sister, a clown, a comedian, etc. So we're not just
Yeah.
teaching. We're more than that.
Well,
Hmm.
and you have this video that really kind of encapsulates that
Hmm.
idea, that thought of being more than just a teacher.
Yeah.
And when you said it, it like really resonated with me because I was like, That's so true. Like I want to be more than a teacher. I want to help other people out. I want to help these children have a better future, a brighter
Mm-hmm.
future. And so you created like you have like wristbands, and you also have like a T-shirt
Yeah.
that people can order,
Mm-hmm.
and things like that, and so that we can kind of be a part of this movement, um,
Yeah.
of being more than a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's great. If people don't know or can't, they can get in touch with you. Just can they DM you? Is that how is the best way, or do you
Yeah.
have a website for that, or what is it?
If you want to reach me, I'm on, of course, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So I'm going to have a
Instagram, Facebook,
website soon. If let's see, maybe this year.
maybe this year. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to flip this and show just so people know.
Yeah. Sure.
Um, this is here. It is. Here's Instagram, right? That's you on Instagram.
Yes, that's right. My
That is
profile.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Profile on Instagram. And sorry, got everything going on here. And I have ching. This is a wonderful Facebook page for us to come and find out. And this is what I was talking about, more than a teacher, right?
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, by the way, there are more designs coming this year.
Oh, there are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm still
So yeah, if you
brainstorming.
still brainstorming, okay. The more than a teacher, yeah, this is also one of my favorites. I love that. More than a teacher. And that's you, right? That's what's shocking, is that
Mm-hmm.
all these are you. And see how you inspired me?
Such an
It's
inspirational face. Yeah.
It's so inspired. It's inspirational. It's inspirational. And then lastly, and maybe more importantly, you should go and look at this. The content that you've created is fantastic, John.
Yeah. Thank you very
It's
much.
phenomenal. Look at that. Look at all this. Like, if you guys are not watching his videos, what is wrong with you? Um, Seriously, you've been living in a cave. Here's the more than a teacher video. Yeah, you should absolutely go and check out. I'm sorry, this is an ad, but you should check out
Oh,
the
that's
video.
more than a teacher ad. Yeah.
That's the more than a teacher ad. Yeah, I'm a clown. I'm a yes.
I almost
I'm a
passed
cartoon.
out wearing that Pink Panther costume. Because it
Did
was,
you really?
yeah, I was becoming dizzy because it was hot.
There he is, folks. I love it. John,
Yeah.
seriously, your stuff is amazing. Everyone should go and they should rush over to watch it. If you're not following him, you need to subscribe to his videos on on uh, on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I know you post things on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been awesome. So I asked this to every teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're kind of like hitting it up, and I think we got most of the questions answered. Oh, maybe one more question. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Give me a hard one.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Let's go.
topics do you discuss during free talk classes?
Oh, if it's a free talk class, it's with an adult. So, is this a question from a Filipino teacher?
I'm imagining it's J. Ray Blonce.
Oh, yeah. He's a 5-1 talk teacher. Um.
So,
Mhm. Well, it basically starts with how are you? What did you do today? And
okay.
uh, for example, what did you do today? They will talk about their work, and then from there you take out some questions. What do you do for work? What do you feel about your work? Do you plan to transfer to another company anytime soon? Why are you studying English? We have a lot of questions, and from there,
Lots of
yeah. And what I
very
notice
good.
is they love to talk. They love to talk about their life. So just ask the right questions, and sometimes they'll do the work for you.
Yeah.
So, mhm. Yeah, so
John,
that's it.
there's so much more that I'm sure we can unpack with you. I feel like we're just like barely nicking the surface of who you are, which is great.
Yeah, I told you it's
But
a
thank you.
6-hour intro.
Oh, that that's true. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
We, we've got plenty of time. Actually, the Instagram hates me, and they like to kick me off at 1 hour.
Oh, really?
So they're gonna knock us out of here.
It's an hour already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's fast.
I know, right? It goes so quick. I told you it would.
Mhm.
Is there anything that, as an online community, we can do for you? What can we do for you?
Um, wow, that's such a big thing to ask for. To do for me, well, if you're interested, just follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. On YouTube, I post full classes, vlogs, travel vlogs, still related to teaching. And on Instagram and Facebook, I post like tidbits. I call it tidbits actually. So it's just like a minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah, little
Video.
things.
Yeah. Hmm.
So if we want to, we should go and subscribe. We should go and follow you.
Yeah, sure.
I think something, online teacher community, DM John, tell him how much you appreciate his work, lift him up, give him encouragement. He is definitely more than a teacher. You are more than a teacher. I think
We are more than a teacher.
we are. We're more than teachers.
Yeah.
And I just love the fact that you're coining this, and that you're starting this little like hashtag that. Make sure you give John some credit for that. I love that. We've got some more to unpack with that, I think. But anyway, this is just the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Of seeing some of those things. And thank you so much for your time this morning.
Oh, no. Thank you.
I say morning for you, night.
Yeah.
Totally amazing. We love what you're doing. I love what you're doing, and I'm so inspired. I'm gonna throw my wig back on.
All right.
before we say goodbye.
Mhm.
Yes, it's my cheese. That's right. That's the biggest secret.
You're just like I got you. I got you. All right. Yes. Mhm. Yeah. You literally have the same expression as or reaction as the students. Yeah. Like, oh, by the way, before we rock our socks off, I'd like to thank everyone who came to the live, and especially Teacher Devin who invited me. It's an honor. I definitely enjoyed, and one of many. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah. Hmm. And stay crazy fun, guys. And it's time to be crazy fun right now. Rock your socks off. Thank you, everyone. We are the Devin and Crazy Fun Band. We'll see you next time.